Premier League chaos is back. From rule changes causing fury at Old Trafford to Aguero's bold statement on Mac Allister and Liverpool eyeing a €60 million superstar, this is huge. Make sure you subscribe right now for daily Premier League drama, transfer exclusives, and breaking Liverpool and Man United news you won't get anywhere else. Premier League rule change coming after Man United, fury, and Arsenal stars apology. The Premier League is poised for a change in the rules around injured players being forced to leave the pitch, with football's lawmakers, IFAB, ready to implement new guidance. Injured players could be forced to stay off the pitch for a minute, under new rules expected to be given the green light by FIFA. The International Football Association Board, IFAB, will meet on Saturday to rubber stamp new laws, with the rules around injuries one of those on the agenda. Currently, there are no fixed rules mandated by FIFA to individual leagues around how long players should be kept off the field after receiving treatment. The Premier League has adopted a 30-second break since 2023-24, with players forced to wait before being allowed to re-enter the pitch. The idea is to reduce attempted time wasting through feigning injury and improve the flow of the game by limiting interruptions. However, like all rules, it has not been without controversy, with other issues arising over the past few years. IFAB will meet at their annual general meeting this weekend to discuss the problem after FIFA trialled a 2-minute rule at the Arab Cup in December. Referees chief Pierluigi Collina is in favour of the lengthy break for injured players, but there has unsurprisingly been pushback. BBC Sport says that a 1-minute rule is the most likely compromise between the two camps. Even though that is bound to cause irritation too, it follows the last IFAB meeting in January when the board could not agree on the length of time players should be on the sidelines for. The topic is a minefield for the authorities given the myriad number of factors at play. The rules could end up unfairly penalising genuinely injured players, with the opposing team scoring while against 10 players for that minute. Manchester United were left furious back in October 2024 when Matthijs de Ligt was off the pitch when Brentford scored to go 1-0 up in a Premier League game. De Ligt had suffered a head injury in a collision with Kevin Shade and was ordered off the pitch on 3 separate occasions to get his bleeding wounds seen to. Brentford scored from a corner while United's centre-back was absent, prompting angry remonstrations from manager Erik ten Hag and assistant Ruud van Nistelrooy, who were both booked by referee Sam Barrott. Of course, there was a huge moment because Brentford are very good in corners, and when you then miss one of your best headers and they take benefit from it, then of course you are disappointed, Ten Hag explained after the match, which United went on to win 2-1 at Old Trafford. The issue of time wasting through injuries was thrust into the spotlight in January when Gabriel Martinelli provoked a furious reaction when trying to move an injured Connor Bradley off the pitch. Martinelli believed his opponent was trying to slow the game down at 0-0 late on and did not realise the Liverpool defender was genuinely hurt by the sidelines. The Arsenal forward's action sparked a melee and later saw him apologise to Bradley, who needed a stretcher to be taken off the pitch after an awkward landing. The words of Liverpool boss Arne Slot after the game summed up the general issue IFAB are grappling with. He said, "I think the problem for him, and it's a problem in general in football, is that there is so much time wasting and players pretending that they are injured in the final parts of the game and during the game, that you can sometimes be annoyed if you want to try to score a goal that you think the player is time wasting. You cannot ask Martinelli to think so clear in the 94th minute." In another news exclusive, Sergio Aguero makes feelings clear on Alexis Mac Allister. Amid transfer rumours, ex-Manchester City star Sergio Aguero was once Alexis Mac Allister's Argentine teammate, and he shared his thoughts on the Liverpool star's situation as transfer rumours swirl. Before a stunning last-minute winner against Nottingham Forest on Sunday, Liverpool midfielder Alexis Mac Allister seemed to be struggling to recapture his form from his first 2 seasons with the Reds. The Argentine World Cup winner has been soft-benched, linked with moves to both Real Madrid and Manchester United, and seen his club drop far away from the Premier League title race. Mac Allister, now 27, briefly overlapped with Argentine legend Sergio Aguero in the national team. Speaking on behalf of Stake.com, the former Manchester City forward admitted that he thinks Mac Allister's form was a product of Liverpool's as a whole and isn't sure where his future lies. "I think Mac Allister is doing very well," Aguero said. "He's at his best. I think what happened is that the whole Liverpool team's performance dropped in the first part of the season and they're gradually recovering." As a kid, Mac Allister cited both Aguero and fellow Citizen striker Carlos Tevez as reasons he watched the Premier League. Now he's a league winner with Liverpool. Sunday's 1-0 win means the Reds have won 3 of 4 in the Premier League, though the Reds looked devoid of creativity for 90 minutes prior to Mac Allister's winner and ruled out winner early in injury time. This year, the 27-year-old has started 27 of 34, missing 1, combined Premier League and Champions League fixtures he's appeared in. Last year, he started 37 of 41, missing 7. Mac Allister had 10 goal involvements each of the last 2 Premier League seasons, a number that sits at just 3 this year. Transfer rumours picked up over the summer when Real Madrid came sniffing, and they reignited from a report by the Daily Star that Manchester United is interested. Alexis has already shown that he's a key player for his team, and it's understandable that there are transfer rumours, Aguero said, but I don't know what will happen in the future. Mac Allister's own father sang a different tune last week. "Alexis is only thinking about Liverpool at the moment," Carlos told Win-Win. "We are waiting for an offer to renew his contract. We will see what the club's plan is." A player hasn't moved from the Reds to the Red Devils since 1964, though Manchester United is reported to be looking at the likes of Mac Allister, Adam Wharton and Elliot Anderson in midfield to replace the soon-to-be out-of-contract Casemiro. In another news, Curtis Jones' Liverpool struggles underlined by damning stat from Nottingham Forest win. The midfielder was replaced in the latter stages of the 1-0 win at the City ground and was criticised by Jamie Carragher in his post-match assessment. Jones's inability to retain possession caused Liverpool real issues, as the stats showed. Curtis Jones's mixed season suffered a new low on Sunday after a damning stat surrounding his performance against Nottingham Forest emerged. The Liverpool midfielder was a late call-up for the trip to the City ground and was initially named on the bench. But the injury Florian Wirtz sustained in the warm-up meant Jones was drafted into the team at the 11th hour and deployed in a more advanced role. The Liverpool Academy product endured a tough outing in the East Midlands and had little impact on the game. Eventually, Arne Slot opted to switch Jones and Dominik Szoboszlai, with the former moving into a right-back berth. Liverpool did improve after the break, with Szoboszlai's presence certainly helping the Reds' pressing game. With Forest creating fewer attacking opportunities in the second half, Jones was rarely tested defensively, but did play his part in an attacking sense, with the 25-year-old mustering Liverpool's only shot on target before the 89th minute. In truth, he should have better with his close-range finish, which forced a reaction save from Stefan Ortega. After a tough afternoon, Jones was replaced late on, and he cut a frustrated figure as he made his way off the pitch. One post-match stat underlined just how disappointing his performance was. As per Who Scored, Jones made 3 errors that led to a shot against Forest, the most by any player in a single Premier League match this season. Jones struggled in midfield against the industrious Ibrahim Sangare and Elliot Anderson, with the former dispossessing him inside 3 minutes, resulting in Alisson's excellent save to deny Callum Hudson-Odoi. "I think it is a collective thing that changed it. Everyone was much better in the second half, I think. No one was at their best standard in the first half," the Liverpool skipper explained. However, Jamie Carragher's verdict was less kind. "Curtis Jones is always taking too many touches. He needs to be sharper," the ex-defender said on Sky Sports coverage. "That's been an issue for his entire Liverpool career. He's always wanting too much time on the ball." Carragher's point was highlighted by another alarming stat, that Jones lost possession 5 times during Sunday's game. It comes during a run in which the boyhood Red has lost his place in the Liverpool side. Prior to the Forest game, Jones had not started any of the last 6 games in the Premier League or Champions League. In another news, Liverpool gunning to sign elite €60 million star before Man United as transfer deemed very likely. Liverpool and Manchester United have converged on Bundesliga star Edmund Tapsoba, with a report naming the 4 clubs in the race and also revealing a significant price drop. Tapsoba is a 27-year-old centre-half who made his name in Portugal with Vitória Guimarães before joining Bayer Leverkusen for €20 million in January 2020. He has gone on to score 12 times in 255 appearances for the German club, helping them win a domestic double during an unprecedented season under Xabi Alonso in 2023-24. Tapsoba has played 29 times for Leverkusen this season, chipping in with 4 goals and 2 assists. According to Who Scored, the defender has been Leverkusen's 3rd best player this season, with an average rating of 7.06. The Spurs scout has previously described Tapsoba as an elite ball-playing centre-back with physical attributes that make him the dream modern-day defender. He is 6'4" tall and is dominant in the air, while he is also quick and confident on the ball. According to German outlet Fußballdaten, Liverpool are rivaling Man United, Real Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain for Tapsoba's signature. The Burkina Faso international is on the verge of leaving, as his sale would help to give Leverkusen a war chest for new additions this summer. The report claims it is very likely he will depart Germany at the end of the season. Tapsoba has a huge €100 million or £87 million or $118 million exit clause, though Leverkusen are willing to sell for a far lower price of €60 million or £52 million or $71 million. That price point has put all of Tapsoba's potential suitors on alert. He is officially on PSG's shortlist, while Liverpool and Man United see him as tailor-made for the Premier League. We have already detailed United's interest in the player here. Liverpool involved in defensive merry-go-round. Plus, Madrid are monitoring Tapsoba as a top-class backup option in case they are unable to land other targets such as Mickey van de Ven and Ibrahima Konate. It emerged on Sunday that Tottenham Hotspur see Tapsoba as a potential replacement for exit-linked Christian Romero. Returning to Liverpool, the Reds are gearing up for yet more defensive recruits, even after striking an agreement for Jeremy Jacquet. Liverpool admire Van de Ven and Nico Schlotterbeck, just like Madrid, while they have also been linked with Crystal Palace's Maxence Lacroix. Tapsoba is a new option Liverpool are considering, but they will have to fight off United to bring him to the Premier League.